One of our goals of traveling the United States this year was to connect with family. We had the opportunity to spend time with my father's side of the family in Madison, Wisconsin. All right, we have just made it to Madison, Wisconsin. My father's side of the family's got deep ties to this area. We got tons of family members. About to catch up with one. It is our first day in Madison. We get to stay in this house. We're gonna be here for about a week. Grandpa wrote this book, Maya.
So I got a copy for Maya and Theo, and I got a set of markers so you can color it. They're coloring books.
We're with my cousin's boyfriend, Toby, and he is showing us, it's just called Epic.
It's Epic, yeah.
The owner is a super eccentric person that has decided to create all these fanciful buildings. So you said all the parking is underground here. So Toby did all the glass and aluminum framing in this building right here. As an architect, what's your take on this campus?
I'm really proud that they're trying traditional building craft and working hard to replicate genuinely like some of the best constructed buildings in the world. And then now there's institutional knowledge about how to form bricks in this way that has now just been like given or gifted to like certain craftspeople.
Oh my god, dude!
Welcome to Epic.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, right, Maya? Wonka's Chocolate Factory here. We're in Toby's Glass and Glazing Company. What's your favorite part about this job?
To see the tangible item after you get done. You put all that effort into it. You see the finished product.
You can point to be like, I did that.
Yeah. Right.
The glass then that you guys purchase, some of it comes from Lithuania?
In shipping containers directly from Lithuania. This stuff here that's uncrated is from Iowa. So the glass is all insulated. It's 2 layers of glass with a spacer between it, and then they're gas filled.
What's the gas that's inside?
Usually argon.
And why do they use argon?
It doesn't transfer the cold from this side to this side.
There's so much science when it comes to glass, all the way down to how they sweep their floors. You said it's called a sweeping compound, and it's sawdust with an oil in it, so that when you're sweeping, it doesn't churn the dust up into the air, and it keeps all the glass clean. There's dots all over this glass.
The reason that the dots are on the glass is so the birds don't fly into it.
The first 5 floors of a building,
Yep.
they have to have dots on their glass. All new buildings.
Yep.
Teo, what do you got here?
A tea.
Teo's got a tea, a glass tea. This is the Wisconsin River.
Beyond Solaire is the Baraboo Range, as close as we get to like the rising of the Rocky Mountains, like as you're driving across the plains and seeing the high ground rise. That range is made out of quartzite, which is also the material on the road right now.
Looks like we have a casualty over here. Oh, snowman down. Hike number 2's done. It's time for hike number 3 for the day. What's the 3rd hike here we're doing?
We're at Devil's Lake State Park.
What a landscape.
This really old bend in the Wisconsin River that was just pushed and locked off by the last ice age. And in the summer, like all of the city of Madison's here on like a nice day.
And we got it all to ourselves.
All to ourselves, baby.
Common theme on this road trip. So now we're doing a boulder scramble. We're gonna try to get a sunset up here. We're trying to get to Devil's Doorway for sunset. We got like a minute until sunset here. Oh, I think here it is. Here's the junction.
Yeah, that's it. We're here.
So much more fun when there's urgency.
Oh, there's urgency. There it is.
Made it. Beautiful.
Woo.
Woo.
Kelly Watts, I'm thinking of you with the Cadbury mini eggs.
Sunset and chocolate, Maya. You can't go wrong.
Really. Stockholm was fun.
Beautiful.
Super beautiful place. As few lines as possible is always a thing that adds a lot.
I invite you to Wisconsin and 2 days later you're here. Hi, Mom. We are heading over to my uncle's house and his wife. my aunt. This is gonna be a family history lesson this week for me. Here's your great-grandfather. Here's your great-grandmother. Here's Granddude.
That's Granddude.
That's Granddude right there. There it is. That's where Granddude grew up. We are at the University of Wisconsin. Well, this is your great-grandfather. We visited the archives at the University of Wisconsin. They provided a history of my grandfather's career that we were able to discover through the documents and photos they made available to us. We used this opportunity for Teo to do a family history project about his great-grandfather.
I know Raymond Dvorak as my great-grandfather, but if you asked somebody in Madison, Wisconsin, they would tell you a different story. Raymond Dvorak was born in 1900 in Illinois. His parents came from Czechoslovakia and spoke to Raymond and his sister Helen only in Czech. School was the first place he learned English. After school, he practiced piano for 1 hour every day. This set the stage for his career later in life. Raymond moved to Wisconsin in 1934, where he worked as the director of bands at the University of Wisconsin. He was a director, teacher, composer, and author. Most people think his greatest accomplishment was teaching at the university, but I think it was marrying another music teacher, Florence Hunt. If that didn't happen, I would not be here. According to my grandfather, Raymond was loving and cared deeply about his family, but was also strict and always expected his children to be on their best behavior. On April 14th, 1948, tragedy struck. Raymond was in a train accident and lost his right arm and suffered severe burns. After 2 years of recovery, much to people's surprise, Raymond came back to the post of band director with an artificial arm. His energetic personality remained the same. His determination has inspired lots of people with disabilities and was later awarded Wisconsin Handicapped Man of the Year. All in all, Raymond Dvorak not only influenced musicians in Wisconsin, he inspired handicapped people and left a legacy for his family. After this research project, I feel more connected to my great-grandfather and am proud to be his great-grandson.
Yay!
Whippity woppity. Sorry, I burped. Whippity woppidle wappidle. Whippity woppidle wappidle. I spy the capital. I can't imagine how much work was put into this, especially how they had to remove one line of bricks.
Yeah, to make it lower than the federal capitol. Mm-hmm. The will of the people is the law of the land. That means the people get to decide what the rules are going to be. And that's not the case in many countries. All right, we are heading to a restaurant to have a family reunion right now. 3 birthdays with 8. 80, 8, and 81.
That's right.
My 2 aunts, and then Maya's turning 8.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear great eights. Happy birthday to you. That's right.
Hey-o! We are doing something very American right now, aren't we? All American game, mini golf. Your first round of mini golf ever in your lives. That was number 4. All right, come on, darling. You got this.
Number 5. Lucky number 12.
How you feel about your hole-in-one on the last one?
Oh man. Sarek added it all up for us.
Yeah. The man. Number 1, dude. Anytime you leave the kids alone without anything to do and they got free time, they're creating.
The little hex bug is being ridden by a battle droid.
Look what happened last night in Madison. Father-son morning workout over here. Look at all this we shoveled. This is my cousin's daughter, Zaya. Zaya, what park are we at?
Elver Park.
Elver Park. This is my other cousin's son, Max. Got any hot tips for sledding since you're a loc?
Usually you just find the speed bumps, but no one's made them yet. You want to go flying.
You want to actually get air?
Yeah.
This is a whole nother level of sledding that I've not experienced. Can you explain why you're standing right there?
We're writing little riddles, and we're going to put the present in the spot with the little riddle.
It's her birthday. Happy birthday.
You love with the biggest of hearts, and that makes all of us love you back.
You have a magnetic personality. Everyone that knows you well adores you. Despite playing for the first time in snow, Devin was excited to start training for a National Beach Ultimate Frisbee tournament in Los Angeles a couple months away. The game has been an important part of Devin's identity. All right, one of our missions this year is just to experience American culture. Maya, it's her birthday, and we're going for the very first time, believe it or not, the very first time, we're going to a mall.
Normally Teo comes with me, so I feel like now I know an only sibling.
It's important to get time alone with your parents. Usually inside, indoors, and it's a whole bunch of stores packed together, and the parking lot is on the outside. A manatee. So now we're in a make-your-own t-shirt shop, and Maya's down here. While Devin played Ultimate, my mom and I took Maya out for some birthday fun. What do you think?
Thank you.
Thanks, dude. Appreciate it, man. Devin made it just in time to witness a spontaneous milestone happen in Maya's life.
Get my ears pierced.
Oh my goodness.
I was 18 for this one and 21 for these ones.
And you're doing it at 8?
3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. And you have pierced ears.
You're done! You're done! They look beautiful.
I would never expect Maya to have done that. Every stuffed animal here except for this one and this one have a card for Maya.
What sister could have been better? I won the jackpot. Loved him.
This is what I love about the fact that our kids get to meet so many different people. They get to, you know, experience so many different things that people are interested in and skills people have. You suggest they start with this one?
Probably the 3x3.
She's gonna give you a little tutorial on how to do this right now.
Art.
Right?
Yep. Left.
Happy birthday, dear Maya. We've been in Madison for about a week. We're trying to get on the road, and now there's no power to Heavy Betty. Called 8 different RV specialists. One person said they can see us. Heading over there now. Oh, I'll be so stoked if this works, dude. Moment of truth. If it's just a fuse, it's like a 2-minute fix. I'll be so stoked. Come on. Yes! Oh man, I'm so stoked. With our last day in Madison, Wisconsin, what are we about to do?
We're about to go to a birthday party.
Whose birthday party is this?
Henry.
These are the kids that live next door to my cousin Zoe, right? Kindness has always been a value we have instilled in our children. Being invited to a birthday party after one playdate is a testament to our children's ability to connect with other kids quickly, which they've gotten even better at on our trip this year. Of course, Teo and Maya both spent time making the special cards for Henry, as well as giving him the gift of a handmade quill. Dun, 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 dun. My cousin Zoe has been amazing. She's hosted us in her house, let us stay here over a week.
Whoa, that is my house! You got it perfect with the birch tree and the pine trees and everything.
That's Zoe with an elephant, another elephant holding up a turtle, holding a heart.
To Zoe, thank you for letting us stay at your house and letting us play with your toys. Thank you for all the presents too. Also, thank you for helping my parents with the trailer. I have a poem for you. All the elephants group up as a family. They put their trunks up and blast water spelling the word Zoe.
As our time in Wisconsin came to an end, we were overcome with gratitude for the many family members who carved time out of their busy schedules to show us some of their favorite places, share stories, enjoy meals, and even celebrate birthdays. Extended family, although sometimes separated by time zones, continents, or even decades, will always be family. I asked my family members for, some wisdom or advice. Katie, what's your favorite piece of advice?
Nothing is ever wasted. Everything that you think was a waste of time or You know, why did that happen? Later you see there was a reason why it was there, and it comes to great use.
I love you all and have really, really enjoyed getting to know all of you.
When you have a short time with someone, make the most of it.
Pee before you go.
Be you. Be totally 100% unapologetically you.
I like that. We're going from staying in my cousin's house to staying in this thing again.